Okay, so this workout, I knew going into it, I knew it was going to be a tough one because today is a 2x2. And usually when it comes to like the lower rep ranges and it starts to get really heavy, I start to really feel it in my joints. So definitely know that it's starting to get hard at this point, but I'm pushing through it and it's getting better. But I'm gonna, I wanted to talk about this episode, like bodybuilding and powerlifting. I'm probably gonna make a video later in the future about it, but like honestly and all, like I can 100% say that I think bodybuilding's harder than powerlifting just because like it's so hard to like just do like 13 reps or like 12 reps of like super controlled range of motion and like actually getting a full contraction in the muscle and being able to go to like exhaustion or at least 3 or 2 RIR and being able to just push through that pain. There's like a pain barrier in like bodybuilding that I don't really get that same satisfaction in powerlifting, like, because I feel like in bodybuilding, whenever you're like just breaking through the last few reps and really just getting that pump and contraction, like, there's just a satisfying feeling about just knowing that it's going to be a battle, it's going to be strong. But then again, like, I also get that, like, battle feeling, like, whenever I do powerlifting as well. So, like, especially, like, doing, like, 2x2s, 3x3s, or going for a heavy one rep max, it definitely gets me like gives me like that adrenaline rush that I'm searching for sometimes, and I love that feeling. Like there's something different about just being able to break through that pain barrier and just know that you're getting stronger and you're actually throwing like showing progression through like your strength movements. So like that's why I'm starting to really like powerlifting, but overall I really like the both of them. I say powerlifting's like more grittier in terms of like just pure strength and like getting stronger. I think that's pretty dope. Like it's not easy to like bench 245. Like of course it's not. Like it's tough. Or like if you're benching like 315, like that's a lot of weight. And like doing that for like a single rep or like 2 reps can be really challenging. But then again, like do I think it's like more impressive to do like 10 reps of like 200 with like super controlled, like just slow, steady movement and just being as explosive as possible, but being able to get a full contraction and break through that pain because like that's the thing about bodybuilding is like training for hypertrophy is so much different than training for strength. I've seen people like in the gym like I would never even expect to be able to like bench like 250 pounds. I'm like, wait, what? Like like you don't have to be like ripped or like big to be like super strong, but like it's like learning like powerlifting like training's like getting used to pushing through like and getting like all your muscle fibers to like fire at once. Like you're trying to like work on that perfect movement, that form, and just trying to be as explosive as possible and trying to ignite like all your muscle fibers. And bodybuilding, I feel like it's just going through that tension and putting your body through pain and suffering and being able to just get past and go to that next level. And it's hard, like training like from 3 RIR to like 2 RIR and then going all the way up to failure like in the coming weeks depending on your program that you're doing. I think it's really tough. So I think hypertrophy training in terms of like gaining size is definitely like more effective. I've had way greater success in terms of like gaining size off of like hypertrophy, but you can definitely gain size off strength. I'm not saying you can't. I'm just like trying to compare and contrast both of them. I just kind of want to talk about it a little. I'll make a video like later on it in the future. But yeah, on the screen, like I'm just working on my posterior chain and glutes again. But as you saw before, I did a 2x2. I believe it was three, yeah, 325, and I did a 2x2 with that, and it went pretty smoothly. I got it up, and yeah, it's starting to progress there. The next video I'm going to be doing, I'm going to be maxing out, so that should be pretty fun, and we're going to see how I'm progressing right now. Like I'm starting to definitely get stronger, that's for sure. I want to grow my legs like as much as possible. I've started incorporating more hypertrophy training as well into my legs, like in terms of like just doing squat, because I'm squatting like 3 times a week, and then I'm like, doing these accessory movements to work my glutes and lower posterior chain, hitting my calves too. But I'm also like gonna start incorporating like some hypertrophy movements, such as like high rep range of hack squats, like controlled, just trying to focus on getting my quadriceps as involved as impossible, because the low bar for me right now, I definitely feel more glute dominant, and I'm feeling like a lot more strength activation in my glutes than my quads than I was before doing high bar. So gonna make some adjustments here so I can try to get my teardrops bigger, or yeah, my quads, because I also like want to have bigger quads. Like I feel like my legs are growing, but like very little, but like not at the rate I want them to. So I'm gonna start incorporating some hypertrophy movements to be able to increase the size, and hopefully I get a little strength out of it. But yeah, that's basically the end of the video. Coming to the end of the workout right here. Everything's going good right now. 2x2 went good, and we're about to enter phase 2 of the Russian squat routine after I max out. Yeah, that's basically it for the video. So later.